Welcome to this micromodule from the Lecture Principles of Programming held at TUM. Our topic today is complex software. We will look at an efficient way to add a command line interface to your Python projects.
Yes, we start with command line interfaces as they are an invaluable tool in software design, debugging, automation, and implementation. Actually, I believe that there is no reason why any existing Python software does not contain a command line interface by default, because it can be done in just one line of code. With a tiny little overhead, you can actually get to a clean and documented command line interface without coding a lot. Let's see. The Awesome Fire module can be used to create a comprehensive command line interface automatically. In the simplest form, you just need to call the fire function from your entry point, and all Python functions will become command line operations. As written, you can run your Python file giving the name of the function as a first argument followed by arguments to the function. Here, you can just give your name and the system will greet you with your name. The Fire module allows us to export all functions. But in complex projects, not all functions are made to be used by the user. In this situation, you can call the fire function with a dictionary of functions. Then, only those are accessible from the command line, and the command line interface is increased by a lot in terms of user-friendliness. Now that we can specify which functions the user is able to use, we might want to provide a short help text in the command line interface. To this end, Fire uses the Python docstring as given in this example. This docstring is automatically picked up by Fire and shown on the command line as you can see on this slide. In the command section, the function hello is listed and below, the documentation line is shown. A slightly more advanced approach is when you don't want to expose all functions to users on the command line. In this code snippet, we only expose those that have been marked with a decorator API. Such a decorator essentially is a Python function that plugs into the function definition code. In this example, we just record the name of the function and the Python function object in a dictionary and hand over this dictionary to Fire in the entry point. Now, only those functions are part of the API that have been decorated in this way.
Cool, now I know how I can create awesome command line interfaces.
Yes, and the Fire module is even more powerful. You could, for example, run multiple functions in sequence on the command line. Just look for the official documentation of this awesome Python package.
Thanks for this micro lecture.